Buckle up, sports fanatics. This is the Sports Chasers Podcast, your HQ for in-depth sports talk. Join host Kevin L. Warren and crew as they dissect the hottest stories, ignite debates, and bring you closer to the action. From locker room whispers to expert takes, we cover it all. It's game time, so strap in and grab a drink. The Sports Chasers Podcast starts right now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's another edition of the Sports Chasers Podcast coming to you live and direct. It's Thursday night here on April the 8th. April the 7th.
August.
August.
Yeah, man.
2025, man. We're happy to be here tonight. Thank you for all those that's joining. My apologies for the tardiness, man. We had some technical stuff, man, but we got it together. We're good to go. We're here. Talk about the world of sports, man. Here in August, not April, August the 7th. Make sure you like, click, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bells to get all the wonderful notifications from us and those that are looking at us on the podcasting side. No, excuse me, not looking, but listening on the podcast. You know what y'all gonna do? Y'all give us that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star review, 5-star review. Love us or hate us, let us know how we're doing, man. And we greatly appreciate it, man. Yo, we take it all, man. The love and the hate, man. Appreciate y'all. DA, what's up today, man? What's going on? How are you tonight, man?
Man, you know, so it's busy, but busy world of sports. I'm not gonna say super busy, but baseball is rolling along. I don't even like to talk about camp, but yeah, football camp is, football camp.
Camp is here. We got I got on the TV and the NFL Network. They got Baltimore and the Ravens and the Colts are on. Preseason game. It's 14-3 in the first quarter, man. Somebody just ran back looked like a 100-yard punt return, man. But hey, football's in the air, and it's a good time, man. Here in August, man. It's football around the corner, and college football will be back here at the end of the month too. We'll talk about that a little bit today, man. Thanks to all those that are in the comments. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all make the comments. Y'all in the comments.
Indeed.
Holler at us, man. Holler at us because it makes the algorithm for us in our favor, man. So with that said, man, let me go to what's in the news. The Chasers, what's in the news this week. And ESPN continues to be in the news. They continue to be in the news. The wrestling ring is headed to ESPN.
Oh, come on, man, stop.
In a massive 5-year, $1.6 billion deal. ESPN will become the U.S. home for WWE's biggest show, starting in 2026. Their new streaming service launching August 21st. And get this, y'all. They want y'all to pay some more. $29.99 a month is making bold moves to capture younger, more diverse fans and drive year-round engagement with live content with the NFL and WWE in the mix now. ESPN streaming platform is looking more stacked by the day.
By the day. Boy, beautiful, don't it, Kevin?
So
so
I read that because I noticed this year. I have not been tapped into wrestling. You know, it's sports and entertainment, man. I really have been tapped into wrestling for a long time, and I noticed I get notifications from Bleacher Report, and I noticed during this whole weekend I was looking at my watch and I was getting notifications about SummerSlam. I was like, man. I said, well, not even Hulk Hogan, but just SummerSlam and how they're talking about the events and talking about who's in the matches. And 5 years ago, remember what they said, D?
I remember, Booger Eaters in the basement. Nobody cared.
A profile, we won't call him out, but he's on Fox, man. And it's funny how money and stuff makes stuff go full circle. And now with the money, ESPN they got their claws into the NFL and the NFL Network, and now they got it in wrestling, man. So
you know what, man?
Go ahead.
Nope, not gonna do it.
We
all know that wrestling is phony. Now they're athletes.
Yes, they are.
But what they do is a scripted show, right?
Yep, I'm listening.
To have them, and then you have that marriage of the NFL football, which is not supposed to be a scripted show. It's not a good look. I'm just telling you, it's not a good look.
So go
People
ahead.
already saying the sport's fake.
I think I know where you're going with this. Go ahead.
I know where I'm going with it. Don't bet no money. You know, like I know, don't bet no money.
Man, so
because you think that Rocky Johnson and Teddy Atlas are going to win because they're bigger and better, and then they get beat by some midget wrestlers. Now you know. And you got all your money out there on FanDuel.
Yeah,
so,
pretty much.
To me, and that's where things get funny, right? So, and you'll see that I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Betting lines on wrestling matches, and you know this stuff is fake.
Whoa. Wait a minute. You said there's betting lines on wrestling matches?
You'll see betting lines on wrestling matches, and you already know that it's fake. That is all.
Man, the AI, you gave me.
Wait till you see it, and then you try to look on what's that thing there?
Twin
Box, and you'll say, "Golly, gee, that dude was a prophet." Cause it's coming.
So, man, that would be something else, man.
It's gonna be something else, but it's gonna be there.
Man, so like I said, ESPN they keeps on giving. They're in wrestling now, and like I said, I remember 10 years ago,
and keep on taking,
and wanting your money at that on the platform. I was just looking at. I was thinking. I forgot who I was listening to the other day. And they added up all the money it costs for you to watch football on a Sunday or during the year, and you got your basic cable, right? Hopefully, you'll be able to watch your local team in your local area, right? And then, hey, you may not want that. You want RedZone, right?
Oh God.
Then you might want the NFL package, right?
Woo!
All right. Don't forget the subscription to Amazon because of the Thursday night game, right? Amazon Prime, excuse me. Prime, not just Amazon. Amazon Prime, right?
For regular Amazon guys, we can't watch that game. Keep going, Kev.
Amazon Prime, right? Oh, don't forget Christmas Day. Holla at Netflix. All my Netflix people, right? So if you add all of that up, man, I think it said like around $500. I have to come back and to watch football for the year. And that's how the streaming thing is getting at people. So, you thought back in the day you had your Sunday ticket, and the Sunday ticket came with the RedZone, and you paid your little $100-something, $200.
That was it.
That was it.
Watch my Niners.
And you was good to go. But now it's gonna cost you half a C. So that's
on Madden and play.
Man, that article was from
matter of fact, Kev.
Go ahead.
We're gonna start that. We're gonna get a countrywide Madden league. We're gonna have betting. You can bet on dudes because it's real. We're gonna get a Madden league, man. The Sports Chasers Madden League. 38 teams. Whoever gets in first is down.
You heard it right here. I got.
Yeah, you can beat me. I'm not that good, but Eric may have something to say. D may have something to say. Daryl here talking about Brock Lesnar. Come on, man.
Shout out to D. He's sick tonight. He's not gonna be on tonight. Shout out to Debbie in the comments and Mom in the comments. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all.
Brock Lesnar was a hell of a college wrestler, college football player, not a good pro football player. He tried, didn't make the squad.
Right.
Actually, this is how old Brock is. He tried out with what's dude's name that just made the Hall of Fame?
What are you talking about? Sharp?
The DA from Minnesota.
Yeah, we just said it on
Jared Allen.
Allen.
Yeah, he was in camp with Jared Allen.
Correct.
That's how little Brock Lesnar is.
Shout out to all those in the comment. Don't be shy. Give us lay down some comments, man. Lay down. We appreciate those that are looking in tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out.
They got that John Jones fight somebody.
Who?
John Jones.
Yeah. Oh God. Right. Since we're doing the wrestling thing and the MMA, right? So yeah, might as well. Let me go on to the next story. And that article was from the LA Times, from Stephen Tiglio, excuse me. And now we are going to go to here. What I got here? I got this. This is from Front Office Sports, and this is from Christoph and Michael from Amanda Kristovich and Michael McCarthy, and this is around 6:00 tonight. Imagine a college football red zone, bringing pandemic style highlight driven back onto Saturdays. Could it work? And they said, let's break it down. ESPN and the NFL struck a blockbuster deal. NFL gains 10% stake in ESPN. Is exchanged for NFL Network and red zone distributions, right? So they're talking about some red zone expansion vision. ESPN chairman Jimmy Pitaro says they want to expand the red zone brand into other sports like college football in partnership with the NFL, pending cooperation from other leagues, right? But here's the kicker: how they got to get past it. So ESPN holds exclusive rights to the SEC, most ACC games, Big 12, the American Conference, Sun Belt, MAC, and will be about 1,000 regular season games before the College Football Playoff Championship on January 19th. ESPN no longer has Big Ten rights. That ended a 40-year relationship in 2022. Big Ten games are now split among Fox, NBC, and DA's favorite college football team, and CBS Notre Dame remains with NBC. That means a college red zone might miss marquee matchups like Ohio State and Michigan. So they're saying some of the workarounds that could happen while standard highlight segments exist 30 to 45 seconds. Live look-ins like on NFL red zones are different animals. ESPN would need a new deal, and conference might not cooperate. I can see them not cooperate. Why would they? While Pitaro is confident in regulatory approval, federal antitrust review, including potential political delays, means the deal likely won't be done until late 2026.
Well, like Darryl just said, Kev.
Yeah.
America has ADHD. You throw all that football at these people back to back to back, somebody's going to have a seizure. So you may as well just not do that. That's too many games.
That's way too many games.
Too many games.
That's way too many games. I believe the MLB Network tries something like that, I think, on their station, where if you're looking at the MLB Network, they'll go live into the games. Like I said, and that's every day. Baseball is being played 162 games, March all the way to early November. So that's a lot, man. So we'll have to see about that, man. But America has ADHD. Yeah, they do, bro. Yeah, they do. So yeah, I guess they want their cake and eat it too, man. So shout out to them. Let me go move right on along since I'm in the college vein here. Where's my thing here? Says here. Okay, gotcha here. After the House versus NCAA settlement, mid-major schools fighting for a seat at college football shrinking table. Man, we need Twin Box on this one because DA said this last year. Revenue sharing and era ignites a scramble. The landmark House versus NCAA segment opens the door to sharing money, but as realignment stalls, mid-major programs are now making bold financial plays just to stay in the conversation. We talked about that last week. I think it was Memphis, I believe. They up there just overpaying, right? Big league style expansion fees, borrowing from the pro model. Schools are offering massive upfront payments for positioning. As BNDA would say, and I'll say they're asking for advance on their record deal. SMU paid approximately, get this, y'all, $360 million, 9 years worth of media rights to join the ACC in 2024. And yes, we talked about Memphis. Memphis offered over $200 million in corporate sponsorships, plus, get this, forfeiting media revenue for 5 years, yet still got turned down. Yikes. One industry exec said Memphis just reset the market. Now, if you're going
stupidness, yes, they have set the market on dumb. Yes, they have.
If you're going, if you're a school, Memphis offer is your starting point. So yeah, if you want to get into a new league, you want to play, you got to holler Memphis. They start at $200 million. Yes, they just reset the market. Conference rejections persist despite lucrative offers. Power leagues remain cautious, considering longer-term sustainability, cultural fit, they said, and institutional alignment over quick cash. Realignment continues with high stakes. Let me get this. Let's get this. Since 2022, about 49 FBS schools, that's 36%, have either changed or will change conferences, a sign of ongoing instability, with mid-majors often caught in the crossfire. Dia, your thoughts on this? Well, you gave us your thoughts on this, but you're the prophet, man. You've been saying this stuff.
Stupid, man. If it was me and I was in the mid-major school, I would find a way to market a group of mid-major schools, and we're going to have our own thing. And we're going to have our own bowl series, because we got bowls like they got bowls. And yeah, we won't make as much money, but it's cool. We're not out here paying $300 million for nothing. So
just to join,
just to join someone that doesn't want you there. And you'll see when you get there, they don't want you there, right? Because you're going to have a sucky schedule. You know, all the things that other teams have and you think are good, you want to have, you won't get. Your stadium is smaller. You don't have this. You want to get in the Big Ten, but your stadium only holds 50,000 people, and the big house holds 100,000 people. And now you having to go to your city or your school after paying this money to get into the league to get a new stadium. It doesn't stop, man. And this is just life for people. You know, this is just a life thing, and why people get teased and all the rest of this stuff is
facts.
So listen, man, play your position. Be where you're at. Do the best you can. Make it happen. But sometimes you can't be Michigan. You can't be Ohio State. You can't be Alabama. And that's not bad.
Nope. Be
the best SMU you can be. Right? So SMU got in the ACC. They got to the championship last year in the ACC. And guess who looked like they didn't freaking belong there when they played Penn State? SMU. Them dudes on that field were looking around like, yo, what are we doing here? It's too cold. And when am I going home? What time is this over, Coach? Coach, what time? It's too cold out here. I want to go home. So my point to you is, it's not that the kids are worse or the players are worse or the coaches are worse. It's the ego of these programs. Like, sometimes it's cool, right? Or because you're a lawyer from, Miami of Ohio does not mean you're not going to be a great lawyer. It does not mean that. Football, the same thing.
Right.
But that guy at the Miami of Ohio in college is not running around trying to be a lawyer from, the Buckeyes, Ohio State. He's good. He'll get his job and he keeps it moving. He can be great. I just think it's too much reaching right now. But it's not me. That's them. I'm cool.
Yep. Revenue sharing, or what did I say here? They got a lot going on here, man. So, well, no, man. Let me go to the world of hockey. Dan's not with us tonight, man, but this is probably a good learning point for some of those that are content creators. And this is from Cody Nagel of CBS Sports. Trademark battles aren't just for fashion and brands. They involve your favorite sports teams too. Today, how the Utah Mammoth brand's new name just sparked a court showdown. So the Mammoth looked like they was named a couple of months ago.
Yeah, no one don't like that Mammoth thing.
Yeah, so let me go to it. So lawsuit filed this week. The Utah Mammoth, newly renamed from the Utah Hockey Club, has filed a federal lawsuit in U.S. District Court in Utah against Mammoth Hockey LLC, an Oregon-based equipment bag manufacturer, over naming rights. So let's go to this. Trademark class grounds. Utah's ownership, Smith Entertainment Group, they got a lot of cash, asserts legal entitlement under state and federal law, arguing its brand does not harm the equipment maker's business. So for all those that know, the equipment brand, they had the name first, and now they're contesting it, right? So after unveiling the cease and desist sports dispute, after unveiling their permanent Mammoth branding in May, Utah received a cease and desist from Mammoth Hockey, citing potential consumer confusion due to both using Mammoth and Mammoth logos. So I'm gonna read on for a little bit because I know you're like, what? How's that bad?
So who's gonna confuse the damn team from a team that make bags?
DA just said it right there. Exactly. Now, if this was the Mammoth Oregon Mammoth hockey team, I get it. But let me read on some more. Mammoth Hockey has vowed to vigorously defend their common law trademark being in operation for a decade. Go ahead, D. What do they say here? Similarity and market share overlap. Both entities feature Mammoth designs, operate within hockey, and target retail online spaces, highlighting the risk of consumer confusion. The Utah Mammoth revealed its new permanent name and logo back in May, I said a couple months ago, following a transitional season under the placeholder Utah Hockey Club. DA said it. Yo, man, I don't know. I mean, they're the Utah Hockey Club. You guys are doing the bag. I mean, if you go online right now, I don't understand where the confusion can be at. So
listen, man, that team did all this work prior to getting the trademark for the team. So they got the trademark and it was good to go. This company laid in the cut, said, oh, no one knows about us. Well, wait.
Bam.
Now we're suing to get some bread. And the hockey team was going to pay them, $100,000, $200,000 to continue doing things without any problem. But that just shows you how greedy people are. People are just greedy.
Yep. Utah
eggs cost too much.
Utah Mammoth and Mammoth bags or whatever they call. It's just what it is. Just what it is. Let me go to the NFL training camp. Like I said, the NFL, we got the game on preseason exhibition or preseason football, 14-6, the Ravens over the Colts as they come home. A couple of let me go to one of DA's favorite topics with the NFL rule changes. So here's 5 new rule changes. Hey, fans, sports chasers, y'all need to look out for this upcoming year in 2025. So let's go right now. So touchbacks are moved to the 35-yard line, previously at the 30, now the 35, incentivizing more returns. Expected double return rates from 30% to 65 to 75%, according to NFL data. Onside kicks. This is number 2.
But didn't they not want returns because they were dangerous? All right, I'll shut up.
Correct. Yes, they did not want returns because they deemed them dangerous. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me read on. I was at number 2 there. What? Number 2? Yeah, I'm on number 2. Onside kicks allow at any point, no longer limited to the fourth quarter. Teams trailing can attempt one at any moment. Now, look, listen, I'm down for this one because I hated that they restricted that to the fourth quarter. One of the Super Bowls was one when was that Sean Payton and the Saints when they came out the locker room against the Bears in the Super Bowl. I forgot what it was. It was in Miami against the Bears, and that kind of changed the trajectory of that game. So I kind of like that rule. DA has not said nothing, so I'm gonna take it that he likes that rule too. First downs measured. Oh, he's gonna like this one. First downs measured electronically with Hawkeye.
The science. Do. Yeah, man. Science, technology is taking everything else from me. Why not just use it here too? You know, a
Replaces.
year later, my man in Buffalo's like, yeah, dude. Like, come on. It's a
Oh, but
year
that's
late,
the
but
charge for the chain gang.
oh man, look, sell Franks. Work the computers. They'll find something for you guys to do. Don't worry.
Replaces traditional chain gangs. Chains remain as a backup. So the chain game looked like they'll be there. Already debuted during the Hall of Fame game. So
Unless there's a bet, and then all of a sudden the cameras will go out and the chain gang will be back in the building, baby.
what did we say? They wait, hey, come on out here, guys. You guys are rusty.
Wait on.
Oh my goodness. Expanded replay assist for objective penalties. Can overturn these. Go ahead, sir.
No, you were going into it because I want to know what penalties are we talking about that they can now.
Okay. I'm going to get to that.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Replaces expanded replay assist for objective penalties. Can overturn these if they're clear and obvious evidence, but only if flagged incorrectly, not to call unflagged fouls. Covers face masks, horse collars, tackles, etc. So no, D, you're not going to get this on your pass interference. It doesn't look like. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I bust my bubble. And this only works for things that they didn't call. No, works or things that they did call.
Correct.
If there's a face mask that no one called, that can't call it for you, right? Well, this is dumb.
Okay. DA likes 2 out of the 5.
So if the ref called the face mask, what are you arguing a face mask? Either his hand grabbed his face and held on, or it didn't. It's not a hard call. But if Kevin's running down the sideline, he gets face masked and fumbles the ball, but no one put a flag there, we can't go back and look at that. Betting is alive and well.
The last one, and you're gonna love this one. No, you're not, because you're gonna be like, why does this even matter? The bow and arrow celebration is now legalized. So you can do the whole bow and arrow. It's legalized now. Previously fined, now allowed unless aimed at an opponent. Other violent gestures, you still will be penalized. So if you do the bow and arrow and just point in the sky, it looks like you're fine. But if you do it at the opposing team, it will still be a penalty.
Curious.
You got 2 more minutes to go. These rules adjustment reflect the NFL's push to enhance safety, fairness, and fan excitement. Moving touchbacks back encourages dynamic special teams play, allowing onside kicks throughout. Adds strategic depth, electronic measurements, and expanded replay support, officiating accuracy. OT revision addresses fairness concerns and permitting the bow and arrow celebration shows sensitivity to players' expressions and minus the confrontation. All of these are essential, taking points tonight for that.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
So that's about it when it comes to that, man. Let me go to football, man. Like I said, I was going to go to football a little bit, talk about football. Like I said, football is in the air. We got the preseason games going on. Like I said, Baltimore Ravens and I was going to say the Baltimore Colts, but the Indianapolis Colts. Yes, once upon a time, the Colts used to play in Baltimore. True fact here. I think they might do this with Cleveland. I think anytime the Ravens visit and play the Browns, they don't put the word Baltimore up there because they know that this was a team that moved from Cleveland to Baltimore. So you can thank the Irsay family for moving them out in the middle of the night.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm sorry. That's from the Colts to that's from Baltimore to the Indianapolis. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me go to football. Let me some of the points here taken. This is by from Cody Benjamin going around the league. Cameron Ward he makes his Titan debut this weekend, Saturday against the Bucks. He'll be doing that. You got the Giants quarterback rotation. As a Giant fan, I'm looking forward to that. Russell Wilson locked in as starter, but behind him is a battle between Jameis. My main man, Jameis is the man. Winston, and for insurance, you got the rookie Jackson Dart, up there for number 2. Number 3, JJ McCarthy debut 2.0 after missing 2024 due to knee surgery. The first round of return Saturday's afternoon versus the Texans. Vikings defense has had his number in camp, so live reps matter more than ever. So yeah, he's getting the reps in. Number 2 story for training camp, you got the Browns quarterback battle. Cleveland enters preseason with 4 quarterbacks. You got Joe Flacco, you got Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders vying for the role. Flacco is the early favorite, but it's wide open. Your thoughts on that, DA, real quick? We can't hear you, sir.
What you said? My thoughts on Cleveland?
Yeah. What's going on?
Well, you know what? A lot of subterfuge, brother. Like every day it's a different story. Shedeur is killing them. Dylan Gabriel, the Flacco's going to start anyway. I think Flacco's going to start. I think a rookie, the best rookie, will go next. They'll get rid of Kenny Pickett to get something, and they may hold on to the last rookie on the practice squad or something like that. Or they'll get rid of the second place rookie, but you're not going to get that for him. So I don't know why you would want to keep him, why you want to get rid of him, because you can't. Here come my nemesis, but I got to go. But yeah, that's my brother Mike. Mike, love you, man. Long time seeing you, man. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're feeling good, my brother.
Yeah,
like I said, I think Flacco starts. I think Shedeur, if everything they say is true, will be next up. If I believe that, get on the mic and rock symphony. It'll be him, and then maybe I would assume they get rid of Kenny Pickett because you could probably get something for Kenny Pickett.
Right.
And if you're going to be bad, just be bad with Dylan Gabriel because you're not paying them much.
Nope.
That's the way I see it because they're not going to be a good team anyway. Name a wide receiver. There you go. See? It doesn't make any sense, man. But I did hear something today, and I'll let you go on this, Mike. Go ahead. Let you finish up on Cleveland, Michael.
Man, I mean, you got Flacco. You know what Flacco's going to do. He's going to throw the ball. You still got Ford back there. So, I mean, it could be decent, but their division got better. If Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers, because the Steelers aren't going to beat themselves. So, if Aaron Rodgers just maintains and treads water, that's 10, 11 games right there. Facts. So, I mean, the Browns should be all right. If it was me, I'm like you. I say start Flacco. You picked up Huntley, so that must mean you don't want to keep Kenny Pickett, because why would you go get another veteran arm? Because now you got 3 veteran arms and 2 young arms. So I'm guessing you trade Pickett, and then Shedeur be the number 2, but the number 3 on paper and 2 in actuality. And then you got Snoop Huntley to pick up some of them snaps. So, I mean, I think Cleveland will finish last in the division, just strictly because that division is so strong. So 7 games at most. I think more like 4 or 5.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, quick thing I heard this morning, y'all can beat this up, as Marcelo says when I get up out of here. Dude said today the reason why they're going to let what's dude's name in Florida? What's dude's name play with Deion? They want to play both ways. I'm sorry.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
Right, Travis.
Yeah.
Dude said today, they may play a Travis a lot more as wide receiver than a DB, even though as a DB, most people believe he has the talent to get a gold jacket. Because they have to see right now, if the money they gave to Sunshine is worth it. So they're gonna put him at wide receiver because they need to see if the money they gave to Sunshine is worth it. And they gave Sunshine a lot of bread, lots of bread for Sunshine, and they need to see if the money they gave to Sunshine is worth the bread. Now we already know it's not, but billionaires are never wrong.
To those that don't know who DA is alluding to, he's meaning Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yes.
That's Sunshine from Remember the Titans. So Trevor, boy, it's funny. I never thought Trevor was a bad quarterback. I just never thought he was a great quarterback. And that's going all the way back to Clemson.
I feel like he ended up in the worst situation possible.
Where?
Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, then, I was just going.
Remember they had
career at Clemson.
Remember they
stating that. I think he
nasty Urban Meyer back there.
I'm sorry, Mike. I can't hear you.
I said they also had old nasty Urban Meyer as they quarterback for like what?
Yeah. It was diabolical, brother. Diabolical. I'm just saying that I just believe that when he was at Clemson, he had a better team than both. What's his name? What's my man not playing in Cleveland anymore? Deshaun Watson.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had a better surrounding cast, better than Deshaun Watson. I think dude had a crew there. So I was never sure that he was that great, but I knew Clemson was great those years. Like great. Like those teams are better than the Deshaun Watson team. I just think Alabama was better than the other teams those years as well. So, because I remember that last game he played, he had dudes on that squad that was 5-year guys. Like the linebacker, I forget his name. He's like 67 now. Dude that plays for the Raiders, the wide receiver, he's good.
Renfro.
Yeah, Renfro is money. So they had a crew. They had a crew. Because Mike Williams was just at the end of the Deshaun Watson, beginning end of the Deshaun Watson, and he just retired. So retired.
Yeah, they had D-Hop too, right?
Yeah. So I mean, now that's the weird thing. Like I think Deshaun had all those dudes, but one at a time. He didn't have D-Hop. He didn't have D-Hop and Mike at the same time. Actually, I think D-Hop was the end of. What's your boy? He got stabbed up and he was the quarterback at the Chargers. They stabbed him. Tyrod. Juked him up like it was Oz. So
Oh my God!
Juked like he was in Oz. But yeah, it kind of is what it is, man. I'm very weird, man. Very weird to see, and it is what it is. And I got to go, guys. I love you. I'll tell you something now. Luka Doncic getting in shape is not show worthy. That's the shape he's supposed to be in. Point blank, period. That's it. I was just giving my jab at Ryan on the basketball tip before I bounce, man.
Yeah, you didn't let Ryan rebut?
Man, I got it. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Brian. You got 2 minutes, if that.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I hear you.
We can hear you, dog.
Yeah. No, I actually think him losing all that weight is bad for him.
Yeah, okay. Either way.
The optics look good, but the way he plays, looks good, but the way he plays, what he's gonna be? He's gonna be filling the wing now and run up and down the court. Like Luka, Luka wants the. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Ryan.
Yeah. Luka wants the body contact. He plays slow. He plays at his speed. Now, maybe the reason why he had to do that because he had gained the weight, So, but I actually think him being that thin can be a negative with him. How he plays.
Because I think he changed pace.
Yeah,
he can change pace now. He can go slow and then speed up for 2-3 steps and get past dudes. Because I think he feels that getting past dudes is a lot easier than running into dudes for your career. for your career, getting around dudes is a lot easier on your body than running into dudes.
No,
getting that contact, and he may
No,
not
true.
want that contact anymore. You know, I mean, he
well,
tried
he's not
that.
gonna.
He
He's not
tried
gonna.
that with Minnesota twice, and it didn't work.
He's not gonna want the contact with his latter frame. That's for sure. With his lighter frame, he's not gonna want the contact. You know,
Yeah,
so
but
I
like I said,
don't know.
I've seen it go both ways with dudes lose weight, but
yeah,
you can get around dudes, you move feel a little better, and yeah, you can still get contact because what you can do is like Michael Jordan, you can lift some weights, you can pick up some steel and make that happen.
yeah.
But you know, so it opens up things. But him being that size, at the end of the day, was going to hurt his knees and his back.
That's a good
He was
point.
going to be Larry Birding, laying on the sideline.
That's a great point, and it might help his defense if he's more laterally
it won't
quicker.
make him a good defender, but it'll make him a better help defender.
That's what I'm saying.
It'll make him a better team defender. Because what he'll be able to do is quite possibly funnel dudes into the imagine. Oh, yes, right. Your boy is there from the West Indies. Aiden. He at least funnel dudes into the big man. Because LeBron ain't playing no D, so don't funnel him that way. But you can funnel him into the big man. And that's that. You know? That's that. He's still going to get the shots. He's still going to bring the ball up. He may be able to change pace a little bit because he doesn't change pace now. He does that herky-gurky dribble, and then nobody moves. So I find it funny every time he does it. Like he'll pick it up and herky-jerky. That's
the European ball player, man. Their footwork is so elite.
Yeah, his isn't though.
No. Totally Luka's footwork is not elite. No, it's super elite.
When he's out front, that herky-jerky don't work. No, he has good footwork. I believe he has great footwork.
Yeah, okay.
What I'm saying to you is at that size, he does moves and dudes just stand there.
Yeah, but he gets to where he wants. That's the key. Can I get to where I want to go? Yeah, not the guy's standing there. He's going to get to where he wants to go.
Maybe Ryan, he can get to more places.
Could be.
Pounds down.
Could be.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all.
And when he first got into the league, obviously he was younger and he was more athletic. You know, he dunked a lot. You know, a lot more than what he does now.
And he's not even when he got in the league, he wasn't in the shape that he's in now. Right now, like he's smaller now than he was when he first got in the league.
Right, but I also want to point out just because you lose weight don't mean you're in great basketball shape neither.
Right,
that's two different things. You can lose weight and still.
He could have been over there on that with Govey.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is that at the end of the day,
you're on that pink salt trick.
See what he does.
I mean, the last big name we saw cut weight like this was what? LeBron when he left Miami. You know, when he
decided hey.
Pounds no more.
Hey. You can't talk about that.
LeBron was 300 pounds.
But you can't talk about that, man.
All right, well, the last big name we saw cut weight like this was Braun. And then you see Braun still a barrel people over and post up whenever he feel like it. So I don't think it's going to hurt Luka too bad. I think he's going to make it work.
Yeah, but LeBron and Luka's body types are two different monsters. LeBron is muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, But Luka dribble better than Braun too. So
absolutely.
It's give and take. You know what I'm saying? It's give and take.
Yeah. Like Luka knows how to manipulate the game. Braun is LeBron
move
is just
or I'm gonna move you. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. LeBron's just overpowering you and imposing his will on you. Luka's gonna know how to, get to his spots and boogie on you. Yeah. So great points. Great points. Great points.
But I hope it works out. Because there are straight animals in the league now, like physically, that could just dominate at his position, his size. You got the Thomas brothers. You got those dudes are robots, though. Eamon and his brother are robots. They're absolutely, and everybody says that. Like physically, dudes don't even understand what they can do.
They're the top. Yeah, they're the top percent of the athleticism.
Go back at the high school films, and then you still got dudes that we know physically are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Ant-Man, John Morant, dudes like that. So that West is going to challenge you, right? Yeah. For real. And there are some daggers in the East that you should not play with. So, number one being Detroit. So, that's what I see in the East is an unguardable team. You know what I'm saying? But then you got I think they're gonna get rid of Garland out there, and I don't know if
Cleveland.
They got a hell of a contract out there in Cleveland, but they're gonna try to pick up something for him. I guess they got to trade him because he's not a free agent. But I know my man Spider-Man looked at him during the playoffs while he was in his jean suit, and Spider-Man was getting beat all the hell up out there in that court. Spider looked down at him and was like,
drop kicked him. Should have told him
"You
shut
got
up."
to go." What you say, Mike?
I said Spider should have drop kicked him, told him shut up.
Yes,
He said, as soon as he said something about Tyler Hero, we ain't see him again. I said, yo, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I condone violence, so he probably should have drop kicked him. And they're going to let go of one of them bigs. So I don't know if it's Mobley. Mobley had a great year.
No, they're not. They're not getting rid of Mobley. I tell you that now.
What's the other cat name?
UFC cat. Afro man.
Jared Allen.
Jared Allen.
No, Jared Stain.
Over Mobley?
What's the other cat?
Mobley's it's from USC. That's Mobley.
It was Mobley. He stays.
Allen.
What's the dude from Virginia? That's the guy.
Oh,
he gone. Ty Jerome? Ty Jerome gone.
Oh, you mean DeAndre Hunter?
I'll get his name. I'll get his name before I go because I got
DeAndre Hunter's but no, they love DeAndre Hunter over there. He plays a three.
The other Virginia guy's Ty Jerome, and he's gone already. They ain't pick him back up, I don't think.
Nah. Yeah, so
he's sitting there with us doing the podcast.
Yeah, nah. Mobley just won Defensive Player of the Year. No,
it's not Mobley.
Yeah.
What's their name? Oh, Cavs. There you go. So I forget their names. I could look at their roster and tell you all the dudes leaving up off that ship. But they ball up the damn court. So, there's a lot going on there. They got to make some moves. But that said, I really like Orlando. They're going to be a problem next year because all the Wagner brothers will both be healthy. So,
getting Bane.
Yeah, they got a problem. Bane is going to help them slow the ball up, make sure as a team they're on the right pace and making sure Bancalo gets the ball as much as he wants. When you have a star scorer, you have to have a point guard to make sure he gets what he needs and he gets to eat. And that's I think the biggest reason Bane is there is to make sure the star eats.
Well, I think the biggest reason why he's there is because of the shooting. That's going to open it up.
Shoot.
That's going to open it up. That's going to open it up for Banchero. So now you can't pack the paint with.
Oh shoot, my man there.
Yeah, and Franz don't got to take no more than bad threes he like to take.
Horrible.
Okay,
threes.
so Max Strus is there. Good move, I guess.
We talking about back to Cleveland?
Lonzo Ball, Evan Mobley, Sam Merrill, got to go. Javonte Green, maybe. Craig Porter Sr., Junior rather. Not sure, didn't see him play. Darius Garland got to go. DeAndre Hunter's going to stay. Tristan Thomas is stealing.
That's a coaching pick. Good. We need vets. You got to bring the vet back.
Yeah, that vet is eating all of the food in the back. Man, you go in the back, he's eating everything. Tyrese Proctor, nothing. Larry Nance Jr., he can go too. Luke Travis can go. Dean Wade can go. Jared Allen can stay. Spider-Man can stay. And Salo Niang, he didn't even play last year.
Well,
I know 3 of these fools, sat out of the game after playing a game with no injuries. So in the playoffs. So somebody got to go.
Well, that's the thing with the two bigs. They want to know, man, can they really play together?
They don't do bad, man. For real, they don't do bad. Because Jared's not looking for the ball.
No, I'm talking about what people are saying is, can those bigs coexist with each other?
Because they can. Jared don't want the ball. He just plays defense.
I understand that, but there's an offensive side of the ball too. So
yeah, but he doesn't want the offensive rebounds.
Right,
well, my opinion.
Right. But what I'm saying is, Mobley tried to elevate his game, expand his game, and start shooting threes. It was all right, but you can tell he's very uncomfortable with it. Right? He'll hit some, but he had a stretch where he hit a couple, but you can tell he's still uncomfortable with it. So you're always going to go to your strength, and that's him playing down low. And if they're out there, it's kind of clogged. But that's why
Jared don't want no part of the post. He ain't got not one move there.
Jared Allen? Yeah, but they don't go to him one-on-one.
He's a good post player.
Yeah, but
he's not looking for the ball. Jared Allen is not looking for the ball.
Well, but he can score in the post. Yeah.
But those are the guys you want. Guys that get you 15 that ain't looking for the ball are the ones you want. You know, rim runners, picks, tap dunks, offensive rebounds, put it back in. They're not running plays with Jared Allen.
No, but
so, he'll be out of Evan Moblin's way because he's going opposite wherever he's at. So, but again, I gotta go, guys.
All right,
peace, everyone. Have a great night, man. Take care. All right. And Mike, man, we gotta get on this show at the same time so we can yell and scream at each other. It kind of helps me. All right, my man.
Coming soon.
Later, DA. Right, what you got for us since we did the NBA? What you got for us for the WNBA? They had the trade deadline.
Some move. Yeah, the trade deadline. I'll just go down the trades that happened.
Okay.
We obviously had Dejanay Carrington getting traded to the Lynx for Diamond Miller. Went to the Wings, so they swapped out. I thought it was a good move for the Lynx because one, they're already the best defensive team in the league, and now you add more depth and a great wing defender in Dejanay. So she'll fit right in. Like her first game off the bench, she had like 13, 15 points off the bench. Now, mind you, Nafisa Collar's not there. So it's she's hurt. So it's a perfect time for her to get, acclimated with the team. And then when Nafisa's back, they can just plug her back in. But it's a great move. She'll be coming off the bench, and that's just going to give them more depth, more firepower to go against the Liberty. Because Liberty picked up Emma Mieseman, which is, she's a little bit older now, but she's still very, very, very good. So yeah, I love the move for the Lynx. They got tougher on the wing, and now Kayla McBride doesn't have to be, that one defensive, wing player or to guard the guards and the wings. Now you have Dejanay and McBride. And then you can have Courtney Williams, doing her thing, playing the passing lanes. They'll come off the bench with Heidemann, the stud buds. Right. So I love what they did. But obviously everything revolves around Nafisa Collar's health. And that was a nasty sprain, man. Like a nasty sprain. They said, when she did it, they said she'll get reevaluated in 2 weeks. But that looks like a 3-week, 4-week injury, man. So we'll see. But they have like a 5-game lead on the rest of the league, so they have a little cushion. Mm-hmm. But they do have a 3-game back-to-back set. It was a crazy schedule with the Liberty coming up. So we'll see what happens with that. But also too, Stewie's not back yet neither. So they're all playing it close. What I'm really worried about is, she was the front runner for the MVP. Is she going to miss a lot of games where now can Alyssa Thomas, who I think is right now is a runner up for MVP.
She's playing out her mind right now.
Triple doubles. Yeah, she's playing out of her mind. AT's a monster, man. So yeah. So can AT steal, the MVP award from Nafisa Collar if she misses, so many games? And then you have, like you said, Mike, AT is playing out of her mind. So it can happen. So we'll see. We'll see. For the wings dynamic with getting Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller was her rookie year she played great for Minnesota her rookie year, and then she had the injury. She got hurt, and then she could never crack the lineup again. Never could crack the lineup and get back into good favor with coach. So I think she'll help. She's a big guard. She can play the shooting guard, small forward spot. So it's about health with her and just the opportunity. She wasn't, like I'm saying, getting minutes in Minnesota. So, the wings got a little younger with her. But it just wasn't working with Dejanay in Dallas. just wasn't working, especially when she played all right when Enrique was out. But now when Enrique back, it's a ball dominant with Paige and Enrique. So, but DJ can play off those players, but maybe she just wasn't happy there. Yeah.
And then it felt like they wasn't trying to put her back in. It was like they was stretching that. I'm like, she ain't still hurt. Like,
yeah,
dragging that for a while.
Right. So so we'll see. So we had that. We had the Brittany Sykes to the Storm for Alyssa Clark. Went to the Mystics, and they got a pick in it as well. Great move for the Storm because they're right in the middle, right? They're on the cusp of maybe being a 4th or 5th seed. Maybe they can drop to the 7th, 8th seed if they're not careful. But so basically now they have 4 All-Stars in their lineup. So they're loaded, man.
Right.
They're loaded. So I like what the Storm did. The Storm, it's just something that's not clicking with them, man. And I don't know what it is, because some of the teams that they lose to, they shouldn't lose to those teams. You have Skylar.
They beat the good teams.
Yes, yeah.
And they beat the good teams.
Yeah, you got Skylar, Gabby, Agumake, Aneka. You know what I'm saying? And you have Izzy. I mean, just a great lineup. Now you add Brittany Sykes to that, and now like I said, you basically have 4 All-Stars. And 2, the rookie is starting to get minutes. He's starting to get comfortable. So I like what they're doing there. So love the trade in the aspect for the Storm. Getting Alyssa Clark for the Mystics, this probably was just like a salary move, or want to probably get a vet in there because the team is so young. But the Mystics are just loading up on draft picks, right? So I know Dan had mentioned it. They already had in this past draft, they had 3 of the top 6 picks. They had the number 2 pick. They got Kiki. They got Sonia Citron, and they got my girl Amir. I pronounced her name wrong, man. She played for Kentucky this past year. Point guard. She tore her ACL. And she's a hooper. So they're clearly building for the future. They had a good run, man, to start the season, where they were in the running for the playoffs, and the injuries took its toll. My girl Shakira Austin missed a bunch of time. Brittany Sykes missed time. Kiki's been amazing. Sonia Citron's been amazing. They've been the All-Star team. So the future's bright with them. And another move that they made was getting rid of Aaliyah Edwards to the Suns. And JC Sheldon from the Mystics went to the Mystics. So they did a swap, the Suns and the Mystics. I don't get that trade for the Mystics, bringing in JC Sheldon, because like I said, you have the other guard that got hurt. She's going to be coming back next season. I just you got Sonia Citron there. You have good guard play. I like the fact that they had Aaliyah Edwards, Kiki, and Shakira Austin as like a 3-forward tandem, where a front court tandem where Austin's playing the center, Kiki's playing the power forward spot, and then Aaliyah Edwards is versatile, but I think she just didn't want to come off the bench. I think she wanted to start. And not only that, too, you gotta think her confidence is sky high after winning the one-on-one tournament in the Unrivaled League. And when you beat Nafisa Kalia one-on-one, you can hoop. So I think she probably felt like, Kiki coming in because she was such a high draft pick, and Aaliyah Edwards was too, but not as touted up as Kiki. She probably felt like she wasn't gonna get those starters minutes, and that's probably why she wanted. I think she probably wanted out because she wanted to start and roll, because she deserves it. She's that good. So yeah, so those are the big deals that it wasn't really a lot of movement. But for the I didn't like the trade for the Mystics, the Leah Edwards, J.C. Sheldon. Now they did get another pick swap though, so now they could have possibly 4 number 1 picks in next year's draft, already added to the 3 number 1 picks they have now on their roster. So
wow,
with Shakira Austin, who I think is just awesome. I love her game. I can watch her all night, man. I love Shakira Austin. So overall, I didn't like it. I didn't like it for the Mystics. I love it for the Sun, the Connecticut Sun. They're gonna probably be moving soon, but they have they have Morrow there from LSU, for another forward. Nelson Adota is there as well. So it's still like a 3-headed monster over there, but I guess she just wasn't feeling the playing time. In my opinion, I think that's what it is, because she felt like she earned it and deserved it. And I can understand why she would think that. Because I love Aaliyah Edwards' game. She has a high motor. Mm-hmm. She can go. She's just tough. So yeah. So those are the trades. The bigger trades. And Tierra McCowan, the center, was waived by the Wings in order to make all these make the trade happen. So she's gonna get picked up by a team who needs a big, so we'll see how that works. Maybe the Aces can get her, because to help Asia on the board.
Something.
Yeah. So that's about it, man. It's ramping up. They're jockeying for position for the playoff spots. The top 8 teams make it. We'll see what happens when Caitlin Clark gets back. But the Fever, even though they just lost, they got blown out recently, but they were on a 5-game winning streak. So
the Sparks.
To the Sparks. And watch out for the Sparks. They're now healthy. They got Cameron Brink back. They're all healthy. Rakia Jackson's balling. Plum's balling.
Ray Burrell is balling.
Ray Burrell, that's our girl. Ray Burrell is balling.
Ray Burrell is balling.
Yeah, they're hooping, man. They're hooping. So yeah, so watch out for the Sparks. The Sparks can be dangerous, but like I said from the jump, man, I think Minnesota's the class of the league, obviously with the defending champs. But I think there's a little bit of chink in the armor with the Liberty. That's why they went and got Emma Meeson, and so we'll see how that works. But there's one team, I called it from the beginning when we had our preview show, is that Atlanta Dream. Atlanta Dream is tough, man. Jordan Canada, she started on started the season on the injured list. She's coming back and looking good. Ryan Howard is still out, and they're still pretty much winning ball games. Brittany Griner, Jones, they're hooping. So I the All-Star
has been hooping too. Nas
Yep.
Nas
Nas
has been hooping.
Nas been hooping, and of course, they got my girl from South Carolina who's an All-Star. So I love it. I love it. I love how the Dream play. They play with pace. They shoot a lot of threes and they rebound the ball. So I'm very, very intrigued with them. Nobody wants to play them in that first round. I'm telling you, nobody wants to play that team. So we'll see how it works out, man. Yep, we'll see how it works out.
We got the standings up there as you was talking. The Sparks and the Mystics, they're right there. Looks like a game behind, game or two games behind.
Half game, right
half
there.
Game. Mm-hmm. So, like you said, very, very interesting. Ryan, real quick, before
my bad, Kev. My girl Alicia Gray. Alicia Gray is balling. She's an MVP candidate as well. So I love what they're doing in Atlanta. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
No, you're good. You talked about the Sun earlier.
Yeah.
What's going on with that move? I've been looking and seeing what happened. Is it still in play with the Celtics ownership? What's the gentleman name from the Celtics? I forgot.
The ownership they just bought the Celtics for how many billions of dollars, and they thought they had a deal to acquire Connecticut, the Connecticut Sun, because remember the Connecticut Sun plays some games at the Boston Garden.
Correct.
And I think it's a Boston Garden, and they sold out. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good draw. It's a good draw, and not only that. So what I'm hearing is Houston wasn't awarded a new franchise, but it's possible that maybe Houston can creep in and get the expansion. Not the expansion, and get them to to migrate over to Houston instead of relocate to Houston instead of Boston. So that's very interesting. The only reason why I don't like that is because the Houston Comets was such an iconic team to start. They won the first 4. To have another team now call themselves the Houston Comets would be kind of weird. I would just give them a whole new a team that, if you just bring them back as the Houston Comets and go from there. So I don't want the Houston Comets. Yeah, I don't want the Houston Comets to be the Connecticut Sun.
I'll say this: Mohegan Sun is in Connecticut. Those that don't know, and it's approximately 90 minutes from New York City, 90 minutes from Boston. So it's right there in the middle, and it's right there taking. They already have an established quote unquote fan base there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm with you. Why would you move them to Houston? Hopefully,
I don't want that.
If they want to move them out to Boston. Hopefully, they can work out some kind of deal with that. So
right, and then you get to still keep the fan base that you built in Connecticut. It's
Correct.
Still relatively there. So it's just I think it'll get done. I think what happened was when they jumped the gun and said everything was done and then it wasn't done. It kind of like hey man, it has to be approved by the other teams. Right. So yeah, so that's it. Yeah, but I think eventually it'll get approved to go to Boston. Just give Houston a new team to start over with and let them be the Comets, man. Yep. Yeah. So.
I totally agree. So just like when the NBA moves back to Seattle, they just going to be the Seattle Supersonics.
Right. Exactly. So exactly.
And gotcha. Anything else with the WNBA, Ryan? Before we get out of here.
No, man, that's it, man. I know the whole controversy with those green things, and so I just
they said there's somebody behind it that's telling them. They actually arrested somebody today.
Really? Yeah.
So
I know coach for Minnesota Lynx came out and said, hey, we need to crack down on this, and rightfully so,
That's ridiculous. It's a family game. We had a sporting event. You're in front of children and people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, y'all wilding, man. Like, what's the point of that?
And then you see some people blaming the WNBA for that. I'm like, why are you blaming the WNBA?
Because they women, it's their fault. Like,
right, exactly. Man. Yeah, because some of them are lesbian. No, so
and they wearing theirs. They're not throwing them. So what are we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? So
I'll read this real quick. A cryptocurrency meme coin group is claiming to be behind the string of dildos being thrown at WNBA games. This is from Front Office Sports. This is around 6 o'clock tonight. Green dildos have flown through the air and landed on the court and other fans at several WNBA games across the country this past week. At a recent game in LA, one of the objects appeared to graze the leg of Indiana's Fever player Sophie Cunningham. She actually made a little joke about it if y'all saw the game. 2 men have been arrested, 23-year-old Delbert Carver in Georgia and 18-year-old Caden Lopez in Arizona. So like you said, they've been put a group behind Green Dildo Coin says they're behind some, but not all of the incidents, including the first, which told the outlet they chose WNBA games as a means for their viral stunts.
Right.
Not as a way to disparage women's sports. So
but that's what you're doing. You're indirectly disparaging the women's sport.
That's exactly what you're doing. You're diminishing the value of these women's sports. Now that everybody's watching it, it's like, let's knock them down a peg. That's what it looks like.
Debbie's in the comments like, wait, what? Yeah.
Margaret from Front Office Sports. So they that story just came out here at 6 o'clock Eastern with that. So yeah, that's crazy. So I'm glad hopefully they'll put a stop to that, start locking people up. Hey, when you go to a sporting event, don't throw anything at the court, the ice, the baseball diamond, the football field, wherever you're at. The pitch at the soccer game, it tells you will be. They catch you, you're going to jail, man. That's just a PSA from me.
There you go.
Because I've worked some of those events. So don't do it. So with that said, if that's it, Ryan.
Said, brother.
Mike, real quick, Mets. Your thoughts? Mets look like they're playing a little,
I've said it before. We could check Twin Box. I'll say it again. Nothing the Mets do, good or bad, could ever surprise me. I like going to get more relief pitches at the deadline. I do not like not getting one starter, even if it's a back end starter, somebody you sneak in so you could give everybody an extra day. I mean, Singa's supposed to come back, I guess, and Sean Manaea, and we're supposed to go from there. But I do not like not picking up another rotation arm. I do like what we got in the bullpen. I do like that we didn't give up too much. And I do like going to pick up Cedric Mullins because he does not have to play every day.
Cedric Mullins is a good player from outfielder from the Baltimore Orioles. I like that pickup, man. I like that.
Especially because he been kind of cold, but he don't got to play every day. So we can figure it out.
Right. And I'll say this for Yankee fans, firing Boone in the middle of the season, that's not going to be your answer, man.
I never like seeing that. People get
That's just need to just wear it out. And what happens at the end of the season, we're in August, going to mid-August, the dog days of August. That's not. The Yankees haven't been playing defense all year. I'll take that back. The Yankees haven't been playing defense since the World Series. If y'all go back to inning number 5 of game number, what was that? Game 5 or game 6? No, game 5.
The Yankees play defense ever?
No. Not these Yankees. Not these Yankees, man. So firing, I'm here, fired. Nah, that's not gonna do anything. I don't think, man. Shout out to the Brewers. The Brewers are the hottest team in MLB, man. They keep on doing it. I think, Mike, if I'm not, I think y'all face the Brewers, man. So look out. So that's it. And Ryan's Astros, your main man, when is he going to be coming back? I was reading that today.
Oh, yeah. Alvarez.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally the Astros' best player. And for him to miss basically the whole season and for them to be where they're at, I'm extremely happy with that. They got Correa back.
Trash can man.
But
man.
You missed it, Mike.
Yeah, but no, they're right where they want to be, right in striking distance, and basically that's like a trade in itself because he hasn't played all season. You plug that beast in that lineup, and now you should be all right. So
you talking about Jordan? That boy,
yeah,
that boy rates.
Air Jordan. He's awesome. Man. He's awesome, and I do believe when it's time for him to be a free agent, I think that's who the Yankees are going to go try to get.
Yeah.
He's a lefty.
I can see it, yeah. And
he's a lefty.
We missed
You put because Alvarez also hits for average as well. So you put him with Judge. Yeah. You got something there. I think that's going to be the next move the Yankees are going to try to do. Okay. Because we'll see. So I wouldn't want to lose Alvarez, but the Astros can get cheap at certain points when they feel like they're not, close to winning.
Right.
But they've got rid of so many players from those championship teams. The Tuckers, you know what I'm saying? The Bregmans,
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a lot of stars, you know what I'm saying, from the team who contributed, to those American League pennants and World Series games. So we'll see. But it's wide open though. It's wide open in baseball. There's not really a team that you can be like, wow. Like even the Dodgers. The Dodgers are like,
the Dodgers are real human this year.
Really?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
They're very vulnerable. If you was gonna topple the king, this is the year.
Yeah. I don't even think there's probably won't even be a 100 game team to win 100 games, right? Are there any teams on pace to win 100 games? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. In like last couple of years, there's always been teams winning 100 games. You know what I mean? So we'll see. It's wide open, man. It's wide open.
Definitely, as we look at the standings there. You got the Blue Jays leading the Red Sox in the AL East. You got the Tigers. Tigers still playing good. They're winning the AL Central over my I think my dad was on, man. Shout out to my dad, man. His over his Cleveland Guardians, 59 and 56. The Astros, like Ryan said, they were in first place in the AL West, playing well without their best player. The Phillies in the NL East are 2.5 games up over the Mets. You got the Brewers, like I said, they're the hottest team. Ryan, I think if the Brewers keep playing, they'll
probably get 100.
They'll hit 100.
Yeah.
And shout out to Chicago and I think the Cincinnati's playing real well. They're hanging at 10 games over.
Shout out to the Mariners. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Word to Cal Raleigh. Shout out to the Mariners.
Cal Raleigh he's a truth, man. And he's, like I said, he's doing this catching. So he's the man when it comes to that. Then like Mike said, and the Dodgers look very human. They're 2 games up against their nemesis, the Padres, in the National League West. Looks like San Francisco, they gave up some pieces after they got what's his name, and looks like they didn't pan out. Looks like they said forget it. So I don't know. Go ahead. You have something to say, Mike, before we?
Nah, you talking about Devils? Yeah,
Devils said he need to take no. They offered it, I think, not Bonds, somebody else. They offered to. He didn't take the advice, man. So let's go out of here. Let's party shots. I'll start with Mike Mills. Mike, good to see you back here tonight, man. I know it's been a minute, man. I know you've been grinding, man, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you for. I saw your note. That's like my main man, Mike Mills, is back.
Yeah, man. I've been under the weather and working. Yeah, but we here. Shout out to everybody for holding it down. I'm glad I was able to sneak in here and end it off with a bang.
There you go.
Shout out to everybody that couldn't be here tonight. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to Takistan. I love y'all and I miss y'all.
We still number one.
Shout out to the Los Angeles Sparks, man. Shout out to Ray Burrell. I'm happy you back and healthy because y'all love hooping right now. And that's about it.
They're dangerous, man. They're dangerous. Sparks are dangerous.
I love Mike's party shots. Thank you, sir. Ryan, what you got for us, sir, before we get out of here?
Nothing much, man. Just a good show. What's up to everybody out there? All the fellas that wasn't here tonight. We'll get back at it again. So nothing too tight. Bunch of fantasy drafts about to start. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do our fantasy draft. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that.
We're gonna invite some of y'all to play out there too. So
tap in. Please, fans, interact with us. Join the Sports Chasers League, please.
So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, one thing that I do like now that Yahoo did is called the Guillotine League, where it's like it's you're playing fantasy, right? But it's like so say you have 20 people in the league or 14 people in the league. You're not playing anybody head to head. You're playing the whole league, right? And if your team scores the lowest amount, you're out. It's like for the week. It's like a Survivor League.
I was going to say that sounds like a Survivor League.
It's a fantasy league, football Survivor League. So your main goal is to be the last one standing at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can blow up one week and score 200 points and you're good, and then you scored the least amount of points the next week and you're out the league. The whole team is gone, and then the team that gets eliminated, their players go back on free agency, and now you can bid on them. Everybody in the league can bid on them. I'm gonna play it. It seems really fun. It's like a Survivor knockout fantasy league for the whole season. So there's no head-to-head. Everybody's just playing. It's like rotisserie, right? Everybody's just playing to get the high score.
That's what that sounds like. Yes.
Yeah. If you have the lowest score, then your whole team is gone, and your players are now free agents for everybody to bid on. So that sounds really fun. Really fun. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
Listen, I don't have nothing heavy. Only thing, a couple announcements, man. Like I said, tap into. Like I said, we'll have it up on our website where you can join the fantasy league. So we'll tell you where to go. So watch out on social media and all that stuff. Join it. Have fun. Let's have fun and just we want to interact with you guys, man. We appreciate that. Those that are listening. Look out for the collaboration on our Monday Night Football Blitz. That's right. Monday Night Football Blitz will be back. We're starting it off with East Coast Gridiron. We're going to have fun like how we always do with those guys, man. I appreciate those guys coming through. So on Monday, August 25th, 2025, 7 p.m., we'll be starting off. That's the premiere of the Monday Night Blitz. So we'll do that, man. So I don't have anything else. Listen, we're going to get out of here on behalf of myself, for Dan K, the hockey dude in his absence, for Daryl D-Dubs Warren, for James Eric Warren, for the DA who had to cut out, for Mike Mills, for Ryan D'Souza, and myself. I'm Kevin Warren, your host and moderator. This is the Sports Chasers Podcast. Y'all be good, be great. Hey, man, y'all have a great and safe weekend, and we'll holler at you on Monday. Peace.
Peace.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the Sports Chasers Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and your favorite podcast platforms, and connect with us on all social media channels for exclusive content and updates. We'd also love for you to join the conversation, share your thoughts, and become part of the Sports Chasers community. And remember to tune in next time for some more real sports talk. Until then, stay frosty.